Hi, good day. I am Esther Dita Maligayo Delatre, Principal 1. With me is Ms. Mariel R. Aterado, Teacher 1 of Talon National High School. We are here to present to you our study entitled Financial Literacy Skill, Pressure, and Efficacy of Teachers in Talon National High School.
Thank you, Ma'am Esther. To give you the background of this study, all over the world, the government has a big concern when it comes to finances. Yearly, funds are being divided into different sectors of the government. Despite of allocating a specific amount in each department, there is still an insufficiency. In the Philippines, education is second to which has the biggest allocated budget, amounting 691.1 billion pesos. Despite of that big amount, there is still an insufficiency. In fact, according to Secretary Briones 2017, resources are still insufficient for there are 26.6 million learners, 700,000 teachers, and thousands of administrative staffs. That is why teachers have to use their own money in providing their school needs as well as their students' needs instead of allocating it for themselves or for their own needs. Because of this, in times of needs for hospitalization, for example, teachers have to borrow money to different banks or institutions for they don't have enough savings for it. However, according to Secretary Briones 2017, teachers are in debt because of their propensity to borrow. As a matter of fact, teachers' loan is 50% higher than other government employees. They are borrowing money for the education of their children as well as for traveling abroad. Here, Secretary Briones is pointing out that teachers are in debt because of their spending pattern. This is due to their lack of financial literacy skills. Hence, teacher low financial literacy skills leads them to experience financial pressure. Financial pressure happens when money worries occurs. That's according to Lifeline Australia 2016. In addition, according to WUSU 2015, teachers' low financial literacy affects their productivity as the teacher. Hence, teachers' low financial literacy skills leads them to experience financial pressure which affects their teacher efficacy.
For the research questions, we sought answers for the following. First, what is the socio-demographic profile of teachers in terms of age, sex, civil status, teaching experience, and teaching position? Second, what is the level of financial pressure, financial literacy skills, teacher efficacy in terms of these sub-variables? And third, is there a significant relationship between financial pressure and teacher efficacy? And lastly, is there a significant relationship between financial literacy skills and teacher efficacy?
For the methods, this study includes the total population of the teachers in Talon National High School, which is 22, and the instrument used were adapted questionnaires from the CFPB Financial Wellbeing Scale by CFPB 2015, the Contrast Financial Attitude, Behavior and Knowledge by Colocado, Digit, and Moya 2018, and Teacher Sense of Efficacy Scale from the study of Moran M. and Woolfolk Hoy A. 2001. Upon the approval of the conduct of this study, the researchers asked the permission of the principal to distribute the survey questionnaire to each teacher in Talon National High School, and upon the retrieval of the questionnaire, the data were analyzed using the computer analysis of data. The statistical treatment used were mean standard deviation, frequency, and percentage for the socio-demographic profile of the teachers, person correlation to determine the level of their financial literacy skills, financial pressure, and teacher efficacy, and Spearman-Rowe for determining the significant relationships. For the result, socio-demographic profile of the teachers in Talon National High School shows that many of the teachers in Talon National High School belong in 41 to 50 years old. Majority are female and married. However, many of them are still in the beginning of their teaching career with a teacher to teaching position. For the levels of financial literacy skills, financial pressure, and teacher efficacy of teachers in Talon National High School, the result shows that having the mean score of 3.32 and standard deviation of 964, the level of financial literacy skills of the teachers is in an average level, while having the mean score of 3.63 and standard deviation of 0.769, the level of financial pressure of the teacher is in a low level. For having the higher mean, meaning the lower the pressure. And for the teacher efficacy, having the mean score of 3.94 and standard deviation of 0.588, the teacher efficacy of the teachers in Talon National High School is in a high level. For the relationship between financial pressure and teacher efficacy and financial literacy skills and teacher efficacy, having the p-value of 0.269, which is greater than the significance value of 0.05, there is no significant relationship between financial pressure and teacher efficacy, as well as with their financial literacy skill and teacher efficacy. For there is 0.780 p-value, which is greater than significant value of 0.05. This study concludes that whatever the background of the teacher has, the level of their financial literacy skills and the level of their financial pressure doesn't affect their efficacy as a teacher. With that, this study recommends that the Department of Education conduct seminars not just about the content and pedagogy for the teachers, as well as about financial literacy skills to avoid financial pressure. It also recommends to conduct further study in a larger scope, not just in secondary level, as well as for elementary and higher education level. That ends our presentation. Thank you.